For as long as I can remember, school and work have always been my last priority. And I understand that within society, they're considered the most important things. The way that it's laid out is go to school, get a degree, get a job, make money, retire. But for my mind and my soul, like, no way. I've never been able to accept the idea that my life should revolve around these things. Like, school and work have always felt like a side quest, something that I had to do, not something that I wanted to do. And I'm sure that's the case with a lot of people. You know, no one wants to go to school, no one wants to go to work. But down the line, some people just get sucked into work. Some people get lost into school, university, chasing a degree. And if that's what you care about and that's what you're passionate about, hell yeah, that's sweet. But for me, man, I just can't shake the feeling that, like, these are just things I need to do. Like, I still almost consider work right now as a 26-year-old as school. Like, I just have to show up and leave at the end of the day. I have absolutely zero care for it. And the more I think about it, what I actually always wanted to do, it was always creating. Like, literally always. For instance, when I was a kid, like super young kid, I spent so much time on Minecraft creating. And yes, that was just Minecraft and it is just a video game. Only like a couple months later, maybe a year later, I started creating YouTube videos. I wasn't necessarily inspired by anyone. I wasn't necessarily trying to copy anyone. It was just in me at such a young age that I just want to create. I spent so much hours learning how to video edit, learning how to capture my gameplay. I don't know if you guys remember this, but this is a huge throwback. There used to be a thing called an Easy Cap, and pretty much what it was like an Elgato, but it was a memory stick, and it was only in 480p. But I was just so passionate and devoted to what I was doing, and I enjoyed it so much. And then even a couple years later, my passion was now making beats. And at this time, I'd got a full-time job, but that full-time job was literally in the back burner of my mind. Everything in my mind was beats, and I got so consumed with the world of like making beats. If I wasn't making a beat, I was probably watching a YouTube video about it. And again, I was staying up late just to do this thing that I was passionate about, just to create this thing. And like now, literally now, I'm doing the exact same thing, but with this YouTube channel and the clothing brand that I've started, Memory Faded. Like, it's so crazy that to this day, nothing has changed. Like, yeah, I'm a grown ass dude now. I'm an unk. I work a 9 to 5. I have responsibilities, bills to pay, a relationship to maintain, a holiday to plan. I'm moving houses, but I still find the time to create because I'm truly, truly passionate about this. And I have been my whole life. Like, there's almost no other option for me. Like, I can't imagine a world where the only thing I'm working on is my job. Like, that's insane. And I refuse to believe I was put here on this earth just to make money and pay bills until the day that I die. But like, realistically, if you want to chase your passions while working a full-time job, you have to be very strict with yourself. Like, there's no way around it. You'll never ever have the perfect circumstances or the perfect schedule or the perfect inspiration. Like, if you just keep sitting around waiting for like everything to align, you will never ever finish anything. The most important thing is to just do. And I think that's why I love YouTube, is because it's such a fast-paced environment. Like, regardless if I upload a YouTube video, I'm 100% releasing another video within the next 2 days. I will get over the thing that I created and my audience will get over it. So there's no point just like plotting on one piece of work or even thinking about how people are going to react to it. Like, the more you overthink, the less you create. You tend to hesitate, and before you know it, another week, another month, and another year goes by and you're still stuck at step 1. And to be real, if you're only pursuing something for an audience's reaction, you're probably setting yourself up for burnout. Like, validation is cool, of course. Like, seeing people enjoy what you make is such a great feeling, and like, I'm honored to create stuff that people resonate with and people enjoy. But if that's why you're doing it, it most likely won't last. Like, I've had countless days where my work doesn't get the reaction I expected, or if I spent extra 5 hours recording a video, editing it, than I usually would, and it falls flat. Like, there'll be days where no one seems to care, and like, what happens then? Did I stop? Definitely not, because it's not the reaction that I necessarily care about. The reaction is a reward. And like, I really want to remind you guys that the only opinion that truly matters is yours. But in the regards to creating something and putting your energy into something, if you're the only one that likes your work, like, that should be enough. And this was a minute ago, but I remember seeing in like an Earl Sweatshirt interview, he said something that really stuck with me. And it was something along the lines of like, the minute you start caring about what other people think, you've lost. And the older I get, the more I 100% agree with that. Like, every person that you look up to, whether it's a rapper, a filmmaker, a designer, an entrepreneur, they didn't start out with millions of people hyping them up. They were just obsessed with what they were making and they were so locked in and focused regardless of who was watching. And that's such a beautiful mindset. And I know a lot of you are probably thinking right now, I just don't have the time. And honestly, I do feel you on that. Time is so rare, especially when you grow older. But like I said earlier, like if it's truly a passion, you will find the time, I guarantee you. Like right now, I'm moving states, I'm juggling a relationship, working a 9 to 5, planning a holiday for the first time in years. I'm doing all the things an adult would, like paying bills, fixing shit that breaks, making dinner, cleaning. Like my schedule is packed, but I still make time for my creative work because I have to, because I know if I don't, I'll regret it. And like you can really chalk it up to priorities. Like people will spend an hour scrolling on their phone, watching a TV show or playing games, but then say they have no time to work on their craft. Like you gotta be honest with yourself. Like more often than not, you do have the time. You're just choosing to spend it on something else. And that's completely fine. Like that's where your priority's at. But your passion will never evolve if you don't commit time to it. Like I'm not saying you have to grind 24/7. Like that's completely unrealistic. And I'm not saying that you have to stay up late at night to complete your goals. And you know what? People won't always understand this mindset. People often call you boring or say you're too focused on something or tell you the classic like quote, live a little. But what they don't realize is this is me living. Like I love doing this shit. The process of making something from nothing or bringing an idea to life, I love that shit and I wouldn't change it for anything. And I'm very aware that I then have to be comfortable with the grind because that's what it will be when partnered with a full-time job. Because you know, a full-time job takes up most of your day, and by the time you get home you're exhausted. The last thing you probably want to do is sit down and work on a side project. But my advice would be to just kick it for a little bit when you get home, do what you gotta do, make dinner, eat dinner. But then when like 9 o'clock comes around, even if you put 1 or 2 hours into your passion, that's so much better than nothing. Because like even I'm guilty of it. Sometimes, you know, you finish dinner and you're just like, yep, dinner's done, my day's over. But for real, some nights, that's when the day starts for me. Like sometimes I literally lock in at 9 o'clock and don't go to sleep till 5 o'clock. Definitely not healthy, but it's because I'm so passionate. I'll tell you this though, like it does get easier. Once you build a habit, once you train yourself to create, even when you don't feel like it stops feeling like work and it just becomes what you do. And that's when the real progress starts. Thinking about it now, it's probably comparable to like working out. Like you'd probably hate the gym once you start going, but after you've been there for maybe about 3 months, it's now part of your routine. And you probably enjoy doing it. Now, I've never stepped foot in a gym, so I don't know if that's true. But hey, let me know if you go to the gym, and that's a good comparison. Actually, that just reminded me, I did sign up for a gym once because it was open 24/7. And I was like, yeah, I'm just going to tell my mom that I'm going to work out, but I'm actually smoking and then going to work out. And they wouldn't give me my $20 sign-up fee back, even though I went there no times at all. But anyway, just to sum it up, if you're serious about chasing your passion while working a full-time job, if I could break it down into 5 points, it'd be this. Be strict with yourself, prioritize your work, stop caring about validation, make time, not excuses, and just embrace the grind. Like obviously this won't be easy, but if you stick with it, it will pay off. And that has been the case with me for most of my things, whether or not it pays off directly or it pays off in some sort of other magic little way. For instance, all those nights that I stayed up editing YouTube videos when I was a kid, editing COD montages when I was a teen, that editing skill then gave me my job, which now gives me money. Even my beat career, for example, although I sort of just stopped because I wasn't finding it fun anymore, I definitely got money out of it. But the most important thing in my opinion is I learned the YouTube algorithm. And that's what I'm saying, like all these things you do, something might not directly help you, but down the line, you will see the value of it. Like whether you gotta get up earlier or stay up later, just do it, cut out distractions and make sacrifices. Because one day you'll look back and realize all those nights, all those sacrifices, all those moments you pushed through, even though you didn't feel like it, like that's what made the difference. And that's got you where you want to be. And man, regret is a terrible thing. And I would not wish that upon many people. Even if me talking right now inspires one person, like literally one person, I'm over the moon. And that's what I'm talking about with my passion shit. Like regardless if I make money from this YouTube channel, regardless if this video does bad or shit, there is always something you can grab from where you put your energy. So yeah, man, that's my TED talk. That's all I really got to say. Even though I could say a lot more, but yeah, I'm just going to end it here. As always, I appreciate all you guys for sticking this long in the video. Like I really do love and appreciate you guys. I don't do this for validation, but seeing the reaction to my videos is such a reward. And I'm so glad that I get to help you guys, or at least take out like 10 minutes of your day where you can just sit, enjoy, and hopefully take something away from it. But yeah, man, all my social links in the description, streaming links, and my clothing brand, Memory Faded. And I can't wait to grow with you guys and inspire you guys. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. It's been Once Faded. Peace. Oh wait, like the video if you haven't already, and subscribe for more videos. Peace.